Okay, Rancho Palos Verde. Great location, very, very popular neighborhood to move into if you want to be a little bit out of the hustle and bustle, some larger lots, hiking, horse riding, very family friendly, great place to retire as well. But people generally call it Rancho Palos Verde. Really, there's a lot of different areas. If you see here, this is Rancho Palos Verde, right? It's kind of the biggest landmass in all of this area. But there's lots of different areas in these neighborhoods, which I think go under the radar. They're not referred to. Palos Verde Estates, Rolling Hill Estates. Here's Rancho Palos Verde, but as you can see, it takes up all this landmass. You've also got rolling hills about right here as well. So today, I'm going to talk about these four areas. There's four main areas, if you ask me, in this landmass, in this beautiful landmass. And whether you want ocean views, bigger lots, it has something here. So we're going to talk about Palos Verde Estates, the Mediterranean vibe. Why does it have a Mediterranean vibe? Rolling Hill Estates, rolling hills. Now, Rolling Hills actually has way nicer homes in a gated community. Why this isn't called Rolling Hill Estates and this is, I'll never understand that. And also Rancho Palos Verde. This is where the landslides are if you want to know more about that. So today, I'm going to talk about these four main areas. It's super great, one of my favorite places in the whole of LA County to live. And today, we're going to find out why. Okay, so in case you don't know where it is, where we're talking about, this is where we are talking about. Southwest Los Angeles. Here's downtown LA. Here's Beverly Hills, Brentwood, the Palisades where the awful fires was, Santa Monica. Here's LAX Airport in case you do a lot of flying for work. So as you can see, it's about 25, 30 miles to these locations. I do know people who live in the northern areas of Palos Verde Estates, Valmonte, who do work up in Beverly Hills. Santa Monica, Hollywood, but they only go up there once or twice a week. They leave super early because it can take you about 90 minutes to get up there and back during traffic. Would I recommend living here and working here? Probably not, but I do know people who do it. And Orange County down here. Let me get a pen. So this is pretty much Orange County. So as you can see, you're not too far from Orange County. Plus, you might be more familiar with the Redondo Beach, Hermosa Beach, Manhattan vibe, the beautiful beaches. Once again, if you live in northern area of Rancho Palos Verde Estates, you're only less than a 10-minute drive to the Hollywood Riviera, all the fancy restaurants, the beautiful beaches. This is Torrance. Even Torrance has a beautiful beach. Not many people know that. You can be there in a matter of minutes. Long Beach, lots of great jobs in Long Beach, not too far away. So, yes, you are a little bit secluded when you do live here, but it kind of has everything. It has amazing schools, some of the best crime levels in the entire country. And if it's not on your radar and you have a budget between $2 and $5 million, this could be the place for you. Okay, let's start with Palos Verde Estates. This arguably is the premier location in this area, not just because it's further north, so that way it's a lot easier to get into town, it's a lot easier to get to the Riviera, all the trendy shops and restaurants and the beaches as well. Incredible schools. Valmonte, if you're a family looking to grow your family, Valmonte for me is one of the best neighborhoods within Palos Verde Estates. And I've done videos on all these locations where I do vlog tours, walk through the neighborhood. So if you want to go for more of a deep dive, definitely check out those videos. What I love about Palos Verde Estates, Malaga Cove, it has the Spanish Mediterranean vibe. Back in the day, a developer bought it over 100 years ago. He loved the Amalfi Coast in the south of Italy. And he kind of developed Palos Verde Estates and this area, the terracotta roofs, the Spanish style. And because of the archery here in Palos Verde Estates, this part, all the homes, you have to keep it the same way. You can't buy one of these Spanish homes, knock it down, and build a trendy mega mansion. Yes, in Manhattan Beach you can. In lots of parts of LA you can. But in Rancho Palos Verde Estates, they have the archery that you have to go through, submit your plans, and they have to sign off on that. But because of that, the area still has its own identity. Now, Palos Verde Estates, this area here, you really need a $2.5 to $5 million budget. Obviously, you've got the beautiful ocean views, the Queen's Necklace ocean views, and it's just an incredible place to live. Now, if you go a little bit further east, the Valmonte neighborhood, definitely more family friendly, a lot more children. This area, I would say, a lot more people looking to retire. Actually, kind of this area, to be honest. Valmonte, known for its schools, known for its family-friendly neighborhood. So, if, like I said, if you do have a budget around $2 to $4 million, this has to be prime location. Do not underestimate how good this neighborhood is. And if we head east a bit from Palos Verde Estates, you've now got Rolling Hill Estates. And I know I said Palos Verde Estates, Malaga Cove, Valmonte was just my favorite location. Well, guess what? Rolling Hill Estates, oh my gosh, it's so hard to beat. You want peacocks, you want larger homes, larger lots, you want the hiking, maybe you want horse riding, more equestrian type homes. It's just great. And you know what? It does not feel like you're living in Los Angeles, that's for sure. A lot of people move to LA and they're like, God, it's a big city vibe. It's not really us. We like the more country vibe. Well, if that's the case, you've got to check out Rolling Hill Estates. Really nice communities. People kind of move there, born and raised there, live there forever. So there's a lot of great communities, community events. I did some fundraising, 5K runs and stuff. So, and once again, the location. If you ask me, anything above here, to be honest, is really easy to get into town, to get into the city, to get to the beaches. And Rolling Hill Estates, as you can see, fits perfectly into this position. So once again, you want to be out of the hustle and bustle, but easy to get in there. You're raising a family, and you just want the outdoor lifestyle in some bigger homes with some larger lots. Rolling Hill Estates. Mwah. And if you're wondering who I am, I'm Matt Tilley, the British bloke. I'm a local realtor. I help a lot of people on my YouTube channel. I moved over from London back in 2008. I know what it's like to make a scary move. So reach out if you're thinking about doing it. Hope to hear from you. You've also got nice views here. If depending on how your house is perched, you've got views of the water in Long Beach and the docks. You've got downtown city views as well. Like I said, there's something beautiful about walking outside your house and just seeing 3, 4, 5, 10 peacocks just walking around, people walking their dogs. It's just a really relaxing, beautiful part of Los Angeles. I walk around here all the time. I love the community. Should be on your radar. Budget, really, 1.718 is going to get you a kind of a house that you're going to need to do work on, but you can get on the market under 2 mil. But if your budget's 2 to 3 million, oof, get yourself a lovely home. And if you're enjoying this video, please like and subscribe. I do videos every week on what it's like to live in LA County and Orange County. Hope to see you at my next video. Okay, let's go a little south from Rolling Hill Estates to Rolling Hills. And like I said, I'm not sure why this is Rolling Hills and not Rolling Hills Estates, because this is the gated community, around 250 homes, beautiful homes. You've got a country club. So if your budget's 5 million plus, you want that gated community with the country club lifestyle, Rolling Hills is definitely the place to look. It's a little further south, so you know, just to get up into the city, it's a little bit further. If you ask me, this is a great place if your kids have grown up and maybe you're nearing the end of your job, you work from home, or you're retiring. Rolling Hills, very, very nice part of the world. Not much around there. There's no commercial shops, restaurants within the gated community, so you do have to leave if you want to go get anything. But the views, brand new homes. If you don't like brand new homes, cookie cutter kind of, Rolling Hills is not for you. But it's a lovely community. And then if we move, we were just here, if we move a little more further south, obviously it says Rancho Palos Verdes right here. We know that Rancho Palos Verdes kind of covers all this area. But yes, this is Terranea Beach, beautiful hotel. You've got the Trump Golf Course, but this is where the landslides have been. So there's some unbelievable homes. I just had some clients looking at them. You know, they're in the just right by the landslide area, but you're getting homes now that would be 2.6, 2.7 for like $2 million, brand new homes. If you have the courage to buy it, obviously they're doing soil tests, but this is where the landslides were. So a lot of this is closed right now. They're rebuilding. The ground is still moving. They've done a lot of work to drain the water, put pipes under the soil to drain the water out when it does rain a lot. Would I recommend buying in here right now? It just depends how risky you want to be. Lenders are lending. Insurance companies are giving insurance. So that's a good sign. But you're obviously, you know, when you're here and below, you're a lot more secluded. Just to get anywhere really is taking you 30, 40 minutes to get up into town. This, if you ask me, is a place where you live if you are retiring, putting your feet up, playing golf, enjoying the beaches and the ocean views. It's definitely cheaper living down here just because you are away from the hustle and bustle. The homes are nice, great views, side of the mountains, which is what is scaring people off because of the landslides. But once again, if you don't need to drive many places that often, Rancho Palos Verdes down here and Rolling Hills, not too shabby, that's for sure. And as you can see here, this area, the crime levels, not just the best in Southern California, not just the best in California, but the best almost in the whole of the country. Very, very low crime levels, and schools as well. Some people not far north from here complain in LA that the schools aren't maybe to their standard. They've got to take their kids to private schools, $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 a year. The schools here in this area, they're all exceptional. Often people always say where there's money, there's good roads and there's good schools. And guess what? There's money here, and because of that, the schools, no matter what the grade, excellent. If you're wondering where the fires were, here's the Pacific Palisades, here's Brentwood. And there was also fires in this area as well, a lot of devastation. So yeah, the fires, as you can see, were a lot further north. And people used to ask me, to be fair, if I had $5 million, $4 million, what are the prime locations in LA? And I always said the Pacific Palisades. I always said Brentwood. And I always said Palos Verdes Estates. Well, unfortunately, these two areas are being rebuilt right now because of the tragic fires, 11,000 homes lost. So right now, if I've got a budget of $4 to $8 million, this is where I'm moving.